4 Fusion Energy flavors, and 3 Omni flavors. Now there's a couple of questions that are going to be answered in this video. Does Omni have better energy drinks, or does Fusion have better energy drinks? And which flavor out of all of these flavors is the best? So as you guys saw, there were 4 Fusion flavors to 2 Omni flavors. Chickens, can you shut the hell up? Anyways, 4 Fusion flavors, 3 Omni flavors. I think there might have been a 4th Omni flavor, but I got these cans a year ago. And honestly, we'll roll a clip here and probably talk over it. As you can see, I have way too many drinks on the underside of my Cricut/heat press table. And I definitely need to get through them before I start grabbing more stuff, because I'm becoming a hoarder. And I don't want to be a hoarder that has every ounce of his room filled with random shit that I just can't let go. Drinks and food, you gotta let them go at some point. You just got it. Also, as another disclaimer, never had these energy drinks. They've literally been sitting for a year, so maybe the flavors went off. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. But then again, if I've never had the flavors, how the hell am I supposed to tell if the flavors are off? So we have Paradise Pulse, we have Cosmic Cherry for Fusion. We've also got Galactic Citrus right here, and we've also got Rockin' Rainbow. Now, why it's in a purple can instead of a rainbow can, I don't know, but we'll find out. Now on Omni's side, we've got Stoke, we've got Beach Day, and we've got Corsa. You know, now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, I probably shouldn't have this much caffeine with a heart condition, but it's not like I'm drinking the entire can, right? I might drink like 100 milligrams between each like kind of gulpy sip that I'm gonna do here. If I die, I die, you know, you only live once, and if I die, I don't have to pay taxes. Now, this is the order I'm gonna drink them in. That's just the way that I'm gonna do it. There's gonna be 2 Fusions in a row. Don't really care, they have 4 flavors, and that's just how it's gonna go. Now, unless there's special text on the back end of these, I'm not gonna read the back of every single can, but if there is, then I'm gonna have to. I actually haven't even looked. I'm gonna do that right now, actually. Looks like the Omnis do. They have like a little sentence for each can that's different, so that's gonna be read when I get to them, but there you go. Galactic Citrus is the first one up, and these guys have 200 milligrams of caffeine, 0 calories. I just covered my face there. And they're also gluten-free for the people that are gluten insensitive, right? Is that it? I'm not sure. Anyways, these say that they have a dual source of caffeine. They support energy and mental boost, may help elevate mood. See, now there's the difference. It doesn't guarantee that it's going to elevate your mood, but it says that it may do it, and that's actually kind of nice. Also, it's high in antioxidants, vitamin C, vitamin B6, and B12. I gotta say though, their nutrition label is pretty fucking long, don't you think? Alright, let's give it a try. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of like you made citrus mixed with vanilla. I don't know how the hell they did that, but it's actually not bad for the first drink. I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10. Now we're on Corsa Omni. Now this has 10 calories, and it's also got 200 milligrams of caffeine. And that little text I mentioned that they had, it says, drive it like you stole it. I also want to highlight Omni's can design, at least from what I'm seeing right here. Looks pretty good. This one's kind of minimalist and sleek compared to the other two, but I don't think it's too bad. Also, they have F1 cars there at the bottom, so that's cool. All right, let's give this a try. It's got a bit of tartness to it, but I don't know what flavor it is. Not terrible. Corsa Omni kind of tastes like a lemon warhead, and it actually has a bit of tartness to back it up, which I wasn't expecting from it, so I don't think that's too bad. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. I had a little bit of an interruption there, switched my hat just because I could in that interlude. The sun's now coming up a little bit. Started that, so anyways, we're gonna get back into this. Next, we have Paradise Pulse Fusion. There's no difference, 0 calories, 200 milligrams of caffeine. There's no special text on the back, so all right, let's give it a try. Kind of tastes like an incense, but it also doesn't taste like really bad. You know, when they have a drink that is supposed to be paradise themed, but you can't really pinpoint the flavor, but it's not terrible and it kind of is tropical. That's what this Paradise Pulse tastes like. It ain't nothing special. I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 10. Now we're on to Soaked Omni. This is the exact same. It's got 10 calories, 200 milligrams of caffeine, but the little bit of text here says, drop in, get pitted. Now, I'm not sure why it says get pitted, unless that's a surfing term that I don't know about. But the can's design, I gotta say, I really do like this can's design. Let me know what you guys think. All right, let's give it a try. That tastes like a Smartie. No, it doesn't taste like a Smartie, it tastes like a Sweet Tart. I get them mixed up sometimes. They're the same shape, but they have widely different flavors. One's like choc, one's like a fruitier choc. Anyways, I really like this one. I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. Next, we're on Rock and Rainbow Fusion, and I gotta say, I am disappointed again that it's not a rainbow can with the fucking rainbow in the title. Now, I'm not saying that to be like, oh my god, gay pride, or oh my god, RGB. Well, actually, if it was an RGB can, that'd be pretty cool. I'm just saying, if you're gonna put rainbow in the name, you might want to make the can kind of match the name a little bit. That's just me. No calories, 200 milligrams caffeine, no special tax. All right, let's give it a try. This tastes like a sweeter Sweet Tart, and I know I literally just had that Stoked Omni that tastes like a Sweet Tart, but if I had to choose between the two that tastes like a Sweet Tart, I'm definitely going for the Omni. I'm gonna give this a 6 out of 10. Now we're on the last Fusion can and also the last Omni can, and yes, I got interrupted again. That's why my hat's. This is my 4th time saying it. No calories, 200 milligrams of caffeine, no special tax on the Fusion. Holy shit. Hope you guys liked that. If you didn't, well, I'll tell you. All right, let's give it a try. That kind of tastes like medicine, but very nice medicine. Now we're on the last Omni can and the last can out of everything. Now, if you skipped this part, why are you skipping? Please don't do that. But if you stayed the entire time, thank you. I appreciate that. Now, a special little text on this says, best escape anyone can have. I don't know if drinking an energy drink is the best escape anyone can have, but here we are, I guess. I don't know. 10 calories like the last Omni can, 200 milligrams caffeine. I mean, you should already know the drill by now if you made it this far in the video. Woo-hoo! All right, let's give it a try. It's tart, but it's definitely not the best escape anyone can have. If you've ever had one of those wax candies that have like a little bit of liquid in them, that's kind of what this tastes like, but I also like that it has that bit of tartness. It makes these energy drinks unique. Overall though, it's okay. I'm gonna give this a 6 out of 10 as well. Well, everybody, there's your reviews. I'm putting them up on the screen right now, and as those come up, maybe I'll play some music. Don't know if I'm going to, but have fun. Also, watch my fat ass walk for the first time in forever. Bye!